Hi, my name is Sarah Spangler, and I'm a county extension agent out of the Washington County office working on water quality. Today I want to talk with you about the construction and use of rain barrels to improve water quality in our local waterways. So first we need to talk about the two general types of water pollution. The first type is called point source pollution because you can actually follow it back directly to its source. So think about a pipe that's dumping directly into a stream. You could actually follow that back and you would be able to discover its origin and know who is responsible for that pollution. So you can actually point straight to that type of pollution. The second type is called non-point source pollution because it's too scattered or dispersed to really know who's responsible. So think about whenever you see a sheen of oil on the water. And most likely, that came from somebody's car that was leaking oil, and then during a rainstorm, that oil got washed into our waterways. But it'd be nearly impossible to know who's responsible for that. Rain barrels can be very effective in the prevention of non-point source pollution by capturing that rainwater before it has the opportunity to run along the ground and pick up those pollutants, carrying them into our waterways. So I guess the question is, how do you make a rain barrel? For a rain barrel, you will need a 55-gallon drum or some other receptacle to catch rain, a 3/4-inch spigot, a garden hose adapter, a tank bulkhead with rubber gasket, plumber's tape, and screen material. You will also need a few power tools and hand tools, such as a sawzall, a drill with a 1-inch drill bit, a hole saw, an X-Acto knife, and an adjustable wrench. You may also need a staple gun or a bungee cord to attach the screen material to the top of your barrel. To make your barrel, you will first use the drill with the 1-inch drill bit to make insertion points for your sawzall on the top of your barrel. You will then cut off the top of the barrel and afterwards use an X-Acto knife to get rid of any sharp edges. After you have taken the top off, you will then use your hole saw to cut a hole near the top of the barrel for an overflow. You will then turn the barrel 90 degrees and use the hole saw to cut a hole near the bottom of the barrel for the bulkhead. After you have made all of your cuts, you will take your garden hose adapter and using the adjustable wrench, you will screw it into the top hole. Once you have completed that step, you will take the tank bulkhead with rubber gasket and insert that in the bottom hole with the rubber gasket on the inside and the O-ring on the outside. You will hand tighten it as much as possible. You will then wrap plumber's tape around the spigot and screw it into the tank bulkhead. To finish the rain barrel, you will cut a piece of mesh for the top of the barrel to keep debris out and attach it either using a staple gun or a bungee cord. A bungee cord can make it easier to clean and winterize your barrel at the end of the season. To use your rain barrel, you will want to make sure that you elevate it so that enough pressure is maintained to force water out of the garden hose you attach. You will also want to attach a garden hose onto the garden hose adapter at the top, since your rain barrel can only hold 55 gallons of water, and you'll be surprised by how much water it will collect in one rain event. This garden hose system works as an overflow for your barrel and diverts excess water away from your home and into an existing garden or onto the lawn. You will need to make sure that your rain barrel is under a gutter, or you will need to cut the downspout to direct rain into your barrel. Thank you for joining me today and gaining some woke water wisdom. And remember to do your part to take care of our waterways and have fun doing it by building your own rain barrel today. Follow me on Instagram at NWA Woke Water Wisdom and on Facebook.